As crazy as it sounds, right? As crazy as it sounds, today or Friday was the first Friday of the year, finally, that we had a green day, right? There were other days, there were other Fridays that I took a winning trade, but that was like after a losing trade, and the day ended up still being red. So this is my first green Friday of the year. Crazy. Like, it's about damn time. It's about damn time.
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
So let's talk about it, right? As you can see right here, it was a breakout, by the way. It was a breakout on S&P 500. It wasn't gold. It wasn't Nasdaq. Honestly, Nasdaq, Nasdaq and S&P, they move like real similar. But the stop loss on Nas was crazy. I'm talking like 100 points. Like, what the fuck? Me, as I said like in another video, me for 50 points is kind of crazy for me. Even though I risk my account in like percentage. But it's not just about like the size of the stop loss as far as how much I'll be risking. But on another level, you have to consider like, even though that setup won that day, and I think they're not set up for this also one as well. But the point is, the more points that it has to go to get to your one-to-one, is the less likely that it's gonna hit your one-to-one. You understand? Because they typically only move like a certain amount of points a day. So I don't want my one-to-one to be 100 points. You feel me? So boom, I took the S&P 500 breakout, right? And it's real simple. I mean, just looking at it right now, the EMAs are lining up real nice. We're above the 50, and then when we get the nice break, we get the nice break above the 13, and that's when we really start to look. And just looking at like price action and the structure right now, right? We were going sideways for a bit, then we had this nice break of structure right here. This is not quite, you know, high probability demand, but nice price action. You get a break of structure. You came back here, filling the gaps, hold at the 200, break above. This also right here would have been an excellent breakout to take, but obviously I wasn't at the market at that time. So boom, this is 9:30. It's at the open, right? Which is a risk, but to be fair, it was the candle after the open. So there's still a lot of volatility in the market, but that's what we like. It's not the open candle, but the candle after. So this candle prints, right? And it's 12 and a half points. As I said, it's like 100 points on the Nasdaq. So that was looking kind of crazy. So I was really going for that. So we took the S&P 500 breakout, and it was one of them days. It was one of them good days, right? We took the trade, and pretty much there was a lot of volume, as you can see. This is 1 to 1.5. 1 to 1 was hit. Yeah, two candles, and your 1 to 1 was hit, pretty much, right? And then I closed majority. I closed about two thirds of it, and then I left the runner to 1 to 1.5, which is the blue line, and I closed the rest, which was amazing because what happened next was not pretty. You feel me? This right here is why you don't hold through news. If you can help it, this is why you don't hold through news. This was 10 a.m. news. Yep. And there were people who were holding this. I can tell you that right now. But I closed at 1 to 1, which is like, what the hell, man? I got out lit. I could not have gotten out at a better spot. I got out at 1 to 1.5 because that's what I like. And that shit is crazy. But that was that's the gist of what happened. It was a simple 5-minute breakout. EMAs lined up beautifully. Um, see what the one will look like. We'll reversal on the 1-0 we're in the middle of. Same thing on the 15. Just looking at this, this looks like the New York reversal pattern that Doyle always talks about. This is the 15 minute, by the way, but the pattern itself, the reversal pattern. So that was the day. We took the buys and I closed at 1 to 1.5 and I got the fuck up out of there. You know, I don't really play with these markets too much, right? So whatever I lost from Thursday, made that shit back. So this week was actually profitable, right? We're gonna have to go into next week. And the week I'm gonna have to have a strong next 2 weeks to make up for the shitty first week that I had, to be honest. So until then, right? What happened after? Let me just show y'all, because if I'm not mistaken, I think it went up. No, it took liquidity, and then said see you later. So there was other opportunities for you to get in on some more buys up in this area, but you know, at this point we're gone, we're done. But yeah, that was the day pretty much. But until Monday, you know, until Monday, yeah, I'll be safe.